I've driven to the Bauhaus in Dessau, this epoch-making, inspirational design school that during the 1920s, until it was closed by the Nazis in 1933, really did much to forge the modern world. Many objects we now take for granted originated here, or certainly the spirit of this place inspired designers, architects, interior designers, designers of furniture throughout the world. I've come here to find one object that captures the spirit of this truly extraordinary and amazing institution, the Bauhaus.
The Bauhaus School opened in 1919. It rejected history as an inspiration for creativity. Instead, students here embraced the technological age. They wanted function to define architecture and design, and they wanted to use new materials. This building, constructed in 1926, captures their ideas perfectly. But my treasure is not a building. It's something small and commonplace. It's a chair. Before Bauhaus, no one had dreamt of starting a revolution with a chair. But that's exactly what happened. So, which chair to choose?
Herr Messerschmidt, the Bauhaus archivist, has granted me exclusive access to the Bauhaus archives, just here through this secure door. Oh, now, yes, an old favourite. Dankeschön. The Vasily chair, designed in 1925, very pioneering indeed. It's the first time tubular steel was used in the construction of a chair. It's great in many ways, but now looks a little clumsy, a bit like a bird's nest, a lot going on. Hasn't got quite that elegance and simplicity I'm looking for. So come back to that perhaps. Herr Messerschmidt, the next one, please, for me to inspect. Oh, yes. Dankeschön, thank you. A simpler design, a bit later, 1929. I choose this really because it is so simple. It's a chair we've all seen and used, I think, making the point that the Bauhaus succeeded in its aim, providing elegant, functional, simple objects for everyday use for ordinary people, like you and me, to enjoy. And here we have a very simple chair, designed, I say, 1929, and still in use, and still looking entirely modern. So a glorious example of the Bauhaus ideal being achieved. Herr Messerschmidt, third one. I am now all a tremble because I know what this is. I hope. Ah, yes. Well, what can I say? One or two things, actually. Designed by a different Bauhaus master, Mies van der Rohe. Designed 1929-1930. Mies was the last director of the Bauhaus in 1930. So this is a very appropriate monument to him and to the Bauhaus. Just look at this thing. The steel had to be manufactured and tested, so research was necessarily very much part of the modern tradition. Cantilever principle, very simple construction, but the weight of the person, in a sense, holds the chair steady, makes it work as an object. Look at the simplicity of it, just look. What elegance, what function, what pure, joyful simplicity. Beautiful thing to handle, to hold. God, just look at the form, the shape as one turns it around. The thing has a life, doesn't it? Put it down, and now the great test to sit in it and see really, if it is functional, it looks beautiful, minimal and simple, but will it take the mighty load? Ooh, gosh. The chairs are tremble and vibrating with my weight and movement. This, without doubt, because of its functional qualities, because of its minimalism, because it really works, does its job, and of course, in the end, looks terrific and beautiful, has got to be and is my Bauhaus treasure.